Hello guys, welcome to the stream. First stream of the year 2017. Well, all the best for you guys for this year. I don't know what to wish you. Whatever you want. Health probably is the most important. Anyway, first stream of the year, Falcon BMS again. This time on update 3. Since we received wonderful Christmas gifts from the BMS team, this time with the update 3 from Falcon BMS 4.33. And back again on the Balkan theater. This time it will be a strike. We're day 1 and we're targeting ammunition depot. If I remember correctly, hold on. Let's review that. So yeah, there will be a depot, a modump, and a couple other buildings and facilities that we have on that area, and we'll be mainly focusing on the depot. So as a leader, I will take the depot and probably will try to strike the middle barracks or the radar. I don't know yet. One of those two, to be honest. We'll see. I've already pre-allocated the target lists. So if we check the data cartridge, I already have, so waypoint 7 will be our target. It's already set as ZR depot. And on waypoint 15, 16, and 17, we have the ZR radar, barracks, and admin building. So probably I'll be aiming for the radar. Meanwhile, let me pull up weapon delivery planner and reload the data cartridge. Hold on a sec. There we go. Let me share that with you. There we go. All right, so let's focus on the map first. Nothing really threatening in the vicinity. Seems to be pretty calm, to be honest. Let's use the white map for now, or no, we'll keep the political one instead. That will be, we'll just cross the Adriatic Sea, and let me check actually the distance that we'll be crossing. Something like 150 miles, if I'm correct. The main stuff here is that I have to add the distance on top of each. So yeah, we don't have much of a distance to cross. The longest leg is the leg number up from 9 to 10. And basically it's like something like 26, 27, 32. Yeah, so it would be 134, 32, sorry. And yeah, and we've got something like 160 nautical miles and back to the base. And so we'll have plenty of fuel for that. And to be honest, the bingo we'll reduce the bingo to something like so if I do the calculation, let me do the calculation quickly actually. So it's 1,500 minimum. So basically it will be so we said 100, so it takes 117 multiplied by 15, to which we had 1,500 plus a security of 500. and the distance to the second airport is pretty damn long, to be honest. What's the secondary on this one? Let me check the map again. Alternate field is close by. It's something like a couple miles, 20 miles away. So we can take 200 as a safe margin. But in total, it would be 4,700. 4,700 will be our bingo fuel for the mission, and the Joker. So would be, so we said 4,700, and the Joker will be 5,700. There we go. That's pretty much it for the mission. We have KC-10 for the refueling, but we won't really use it as we don't need it for this mission. Or let's go back to the main Falcon interface to check the loadout. So let's check the loadout, and we have GPU-31 that are GPS guided bombs. Those are heavy bombs, to be honest. And we have 2 of those, and unfortunately I'll probably have to leave some of the weapons I have with me, because I have too much load under the wings. So I'll have to see the gross weight is far too great when you compare that to the max weight. So I'll have to make choices here. I'll probably drop the AM9s, which is not helping a lot. We can reduce a bit the fuel, the loaded fuel in the plane, and yeah, let's try to reduce a bit the load of the fuel for now. And well, we'll have the anyway, we have the tanks under the wings, so that's going to help us anyway. That's about it. And we have the pod just to confirm the targets when we approach the vicinity of the waypoint 7. All right, so let's click OK. Save. Again, the comms are already preset. UHF and VHF. To Amendola Tower. And I would say let's go. There's nothing left to say or to view regarding that mission. So let me just prepare my screen so I can definitely check the weapon delivery planner stuff and the chat at the same time. All right. So departure will be at 12:28, so it will be during day. Let me prepare my Warthog in order to have the proper configuration, and let's launch it. We'll do a ramp start.
Chalice 1, radar, contact, bullseye, 185, 60 miles,
Let's wait for
16,000.
20 minutes before start.
Mustang 1-1, engaging, target, bullseye, 270, 60 miles, 21,000.
Let me know if you have
Bullseye,
any
255,
streams
60
issues,
miles,
if the video is
18,000.
not loading up correctly.
Infantry 1, radar contact, bullseye, 260, 80 miles, 25,000. Infantry 1, radar contact, bullseye, 115, 120 miles, 25,000.
Right, almost there.
Chalice 1, radar, contact, bullseye, 225, 60 miles, 8.
There we go. Okay, everything loaded up. Check the frame rate. Be better, but we'll do with that. Wow, that's a bunch of airplanes we have here. All right, so let's proceed with this startup procedure. Okay, so first test. Test okay. Main power, engine feed to norm. The air source also to norm. And that's for cooling the equipment. I already load up the ejection seat. And this time, as you can see, we're in a different model here. Okay. Hold on a sec while I'm trying to solve an issue I have with the RTT. Server, because right now I don't have anything on my screens. I need to check why I don't have my MFDs. Hold on, bear with me a second. Hi Was, how are you? Alright, so next load up the comms. Times 1 times 2. Missile threats. See the block here. 1, 2. Okay. Oh. Missing some stuff here. But this is the F-16 from the Nederlands. So it's a bit different from what I'm used to be honest. Oh, there we go. Less sound in the cockpit. So you see the structure is a bit different. Those are the Netherlands version. This is something that is which is brand new in 4.33 is that you have those different setups depending on the region and the build that they are from. So you can see the lights panel usually is around there. It's swapped with the manual trim stuff. So those are the kind of things that you can see in the 4.33 version that does differ a lot from what you're used to in the default F-16 block 50 or 52 or even before that. All right, so let's start the engine. All right, so let's put up the start. Wait up for 20%. Okay, almost there. There we go. Okay, engine is, all right, RPM is rising. We'll pull the fuel to test. All right, slowly reaching the 60%. Temperature temperature is normal.
Chalice 1, radar contact, bullseye, 110, 80 miles, 21,000.
Alright, and temperature is stabilized now.
80 miles, 25,000.
Alright then, so let's continue to starting the systems then. Okay, so as this is a bit different, I might get lost at some point. Don't worry, I'll find my way back to all of those systems. So let's power up the hard points and radar altimeter to standby. MMCs, stations, MFDs, UFC, data link, GPS, and now we'll be starting the alignment process. Now back to the HUDs, powering up the HUDs, resetting master caution, and test. Fuel, that's correct. Normal position, so we see fuel now. We'll have to load up the DT, so 1 sec, load. Alright, so now we can switch to the UFC panel and making sure we're on UHF 15, which is the case. Contact the tower, should make some checks. On QNH.
Active 1.
Amendola approach.
1011.
Alright, there we go. We'll request the runway in use. Take the runway.
Active 11.
Amendola approach.
Runway 11 for takeoff.
Alright, okay. 11. I should have brought up the runway 11, so that should be somewhere just in front. So I'll have to taxi and see where I can find this runway. Okay. I see the
Fury 12, descend to 4,000, runway 11.
Here, this is the needle. Okay, so let's check now the winds. We'll check.
Panther 11, 1 check. Active 11.
Amendola approach.
180 at 14 knots.
Okay, so let's continue the powering of the systems.
Fury 12, descend to 3,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 115.
Yeah, I don't have any ILS, but let's pull it up anyway. Okay, this is where I'm not used to. I need to power on the... Okay, all the radar is now on, so let's go to CRM. Control. Yeah, seems to be fine. I need to power on the RWR. It's a bit different from what I'm used to be honest. That's okay for that. Got my HMCS working. I'll power it down now. The electronic warfare systems. Yeah, the RWR is still not working. That's interesting. I need to put that stuff on, but I don't know where it's located. This is the stuff which is interesting about the different versions that I have here. Okay, maybe I've missed something around here. I'm not used to that
Fury 1-2, turn left to final approach course 110, slow to approach speed.
Still have time, let's try launching at 28. So I still have a bit of time ahead of me, and the alignment process is still not over anyway. Okay. That's not it. Meanwhile, I'll set up the parking brake and release the chokes. Oh God, I really hoped I found that earlier. That I would put that to parameter. Okay.
Fury 1-2,
Let's
on
see if
final.
there's no hidden bottom anywhere I've missed. Okay, shafts and flare. Oh, there's a bunch of shafts in this one. Okay, maybe one of those will do the trick. Nope. Seems to be this one, but for some reason it's not working. Wow. Well, checking some other stops. Self-test, butter. Okay, well, still have nothing on the RWR, so it's a bit painful, and I hope I'll find
Good afternoon, Fury 1-2.
Amendola Town.
Clear for landing. Runway 11, jet gear down.
I would have hoped that would work, to be honest. Oh, seems to be a hidden button somewhere.
Snake 1-1, ready for departure.
Alright, no. Definitely not it.
Snake 1-1, taxi, runway 11.
But that's for the program I'm selecting here, which is not what I'm looking for. Nope.
Snake 1-2, taxi, runway 11.
It's a Netherlands version of the F-16 Simulation Nederlands, it says. Oh God, it's going to be painful. I don't know why I'm not checking, not working, trying to find out some stuff. Probably I have to check the options in the DD. Maybe I've missed something. Meanwhile, we set up the other stuff. So like 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 for the data link. The alignment process is over. So that's done. IFF, yeah, I know the IFF. So. Alright, so let's go to the tests. Clear that out. And go back to the FCR. I'm still wondering what I've done wrong here. Although I'm not sure I did something wrong actually. Okay, but the RWR is still not powered up. I must have missed something here. I don't know what. Okay. Usually the panel is here, and definitely everything should be focused on that panel now, but for some reason I can't find it. RWR is up here. Oh, rated. Thank you for the. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Bug Danny. Okay, so that's for the presets. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. And we're still waiting for. No, I'm French. I'm French.
Snake 1-1.
Alright, so you know what?
Tower.
Probably
Clear
have
for
missed one
takeoff. Runway
switch.
11.
What's the time? Alright, we have 5 minutes before we have to go. Meanwhile, let me refocus the track IR. See if I have some switch I've missed somewhere. I don't think so. That's going to be a hassle, to be honest. I've missed something, I don't know where, but oh, okay, let's anyway go over somewhere else. We'll check that later on anyway. Okay. Let's go then. Full back wedge. Nothing to say here. Primary full display. Nothing to say. Okay. Best IFF, maybe something. Oh, IFF is off.
Active 1-1.
Amendola Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 11. Snake 1-1.
Amendola Tower.
Resume low navigation.
No, nothing to say here.
Snake
Alright,
1-2.
okay.
Amendola Tower.
Resume low
Actually,
navigation.
in flight, if we see a switch, we'll miss somewhere here, because it's going to be tough if I can't power on the ECM. Well, all right, okay. So let's unlock the gears. Enable the nose wheel steering. And go for the runway. So it was runway 11.
Active 1-3. Taxi. Runway 11.
Alright, so now we need to find a runway. I guess this is... Alright, so where are we heading? Okay, so the runway should be what we have in front. Let's go to the right.
Active 1-4. Taxi. Runway 11.
I forgot to mention to the
Panther 1-1. Ready for departure. Active 1-1.
Amendola Tower.
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 11.
Okay, take off runway 11. Panther 1. You. Alright, okay, so to the right of that. I hope so. Although taxiway is a bit short and tight here. Yup. Alright. Alright, so we're clear for takeoff, so we'll line up with the runway directly. Meanwhile, I have to power on the probe 8. I have another thing I need to do also is getting the radar altimeter on. There we go. Lining up with one way. I'm almost late on schedule. So what I'll do now is disable the the nose wheel steering. Get my RPM to 80%. Checking system are stable. Run up, check, and go. That will be a longer takeoff because obviously I'm heavily loaded.
Amendola Town.
Resume all navigation.
Okay, landing gear retracted. Enter 1-1 is airborne.
And Falcon 1-4, ready for departure. Exit 13.
Amendola Town.
Alright, so we reach 360.
11.
I'll go back to Buster, which is the full military power, and look for
Amendola Town.
Resume all navigation.
2.
2, airborne.
I forgot to do something, which is the target time over steer point, and the second thing I didn't do is set up the bingo, and we said that we would look for 4,700, and there we go. Okay, so now we stabilizing the plane. Getting ourselves. Alright, so now I'll set up the IFF.
2, in position.
And there we go. Alright, so time now to check a bit what's happening with this. Why am I not able to power up the OWR? It's definitely need to power that up.
Resume all navigation.
Otherwise I will be
3, airborne.
I'll be in a big pain, to be honest.
Exit 14.
Amendola Town.
Resume all navigation. 4, airborne. Falcon 1-1, taxi, runway 11.
That's down to here. Display. That's okay.
Falcon 1-2, taxi, runway 11.
Thank you very much, Verdi. Checking all systems. I've missed something for sure, but I just can't find where. Because
Falcon 1-3, taxi, runway 11.
probably there's something like here. I missed a switch somewhere.
Falcon 1-4, taxi, runway 11.
Oh, there we go. The switch went there. Let's almost see this little thing here. Okay. There we go. I'm relieved, to be honest. I thought that would be that would have been a nightmare. Well, it was hidden first by the gear lever. Okay, there we go. Now we have the symbology. So we have the other members of the squadron, so that's cool. We see all the others. And now it's time to switch to uniform 6. And I'll ask to rejoin.
Panther 1-2, rejoin formation. Panther 1-2 on Panther 1, rejoin formation. And Panther 1-2 on my way.
All right, so we've got
3,
2 and 3 and 4 coming up.
2
This is
in position.
here, so they're coming up back on us. Let me check the flight plan. So we'll be aiming for 22,000, and we have to get back to the standard altitude settings. Missed that. Should be around 5,000, I guess, in Italy. Anyway, all right. So we'll be stopping or climb in 2,000 feet. And once this is done, we'll check the other settings we might have missed. That's done. Well, I'll check the laser settings, to training, to combat. Not that it will be useful, we don't know. Navigation, controlling warfare systems. That's okay. DIS, no. That's SIS, GPS, HMCS. We could actually check HMCS settings. Other ones. Yeah, no need to judge that for now. There we go. All right. Okay. We've reached the target altitude, and now we'll gain some more speed, because the speed bug is here, and definitely we're a bit late on the schedule. While we're descending back to 22 rather quickly, so let's wait for 22. I'll stabilize and level off. There we go, level off. Has everybody rejoined? Not yet. Let's zoom out a bit. Center. Yeah, they're a bit late. That's a bit late. That's okay. Recover at some point. So we are, okay, 3 nautical miles from waypoint number 2. So I'm switching now to, okay, automatically switching to waypoint steer point number 3. And while we'll leave the plane doing its own stuff, we'll focus on the ground power settings. Sorry, the ground weapon settings. All right, okay, so we'll power on the bombs to get the INS alignment ready. I still have to wait for the threats. Okay, I don't like this one. This one is a SAA 5, so definitely not good. Arming delay 6 seconds. Yep, yeah, we could keep that. We have some sort of a long fall until the bomb actually gets to the ground, so an arming delay of 6 seconds should be pretty okay. Alright, so impact azimuth, we'll leave it north. Let's check actually the HSD. Center. the little flag that you have here represent the north. And we'll be probably grab, well, yeah, it's like something like 350. So if we wanted to do the stuff correctly for the Army, for the control, the impact azimuth would probably be 350. Oh shoot, sorry, 350. Enter. Impact angle 55 degrees. That's okay. Inventory. All right, so there we have all the stuff attached to the wings. Blah blah blah. For now, everything seems to be fine. For now, we are wet feet. All right, so now back in navigation mode. We'll sail over the sea. We have a small island here. Once we reach the land, or just before reaching the land, which should be somewhere about waypoint number 4. This one here. Just after we pass waypoint number 3, we'll obviously switch to fence in. What I don't like is that if you check the radar for now, definitely have some ECM signature here, which is inland. So most probably, if you check the cursor here, it's somewhere here to this azimuth. So. Wow, this is far. Is it the secondary airport? I don't think so, but yeah. All right. So this is the Netherlands version of the F-16. So I'm not really used to be honest. I'm more used to the Block 50, 52. And yeah, so what we are, okay, so we're a bit ahead in terms of schedule. So we reduced the RPM to 85 to get back on schedule if we can. And there we go, we already have some friendlies in the vicinity. We are, okay, so we are a package of 5 flights. So let me actually get the, sorry, that link. And here, just set 5-1. And maybe we'll see 5-1 just popped up. There we go. 5-1 is here, just ahead of us. So if I check 5, group number 5 should be our escort. Group number 4 should be the SID. And 1 and 2 are OCA Strikes. So they're also targeting some other facilities for bombing. So the SF5, not a huge threat for now. Okay, let's refocus on the flight plan for now. Well, since we're almost, we don't see the land yet. Yeah, we already see some stuff, some islands and everything. So I'll tell the flight to start. We'll go fence in right now, actually. Okay, so flight fence in. Fence in.
Fenced in. 2, fenced in. 3, Report.
Okay, we have a F-16 on the OWR. Nothing seems to be. I don't see any major threat. And manual for that. Forgot. Okay. Okay, so I'll be shooting the depot, and right after I'll select the waypoint number 15 and drop my second bomb. I'll tell the guys now to go ECM music on. Okay, go music on.
Panther 1, music on. 2, music. 3, 4.
And then once we reach the vicinity of the target area, we'll ask them to focus on the. Okay, let's check what it is.
Sentry 1, Panther 1-1, declare. Panther
Oh, this
1-1,
is
Sentry 1, contact is friendly.
Okay, contact friendly. I've not burned through any radar yet from this guy here. I still don't like. AWACS request picture.
Sentry 1, Panther 1-1, request picture.
Okay, picture clear.
Panther 1-1, Sentry 1, picture clear.
Alright, okay, so now we set the off.
Port in position.
Oh, took a while. Alright, we need to get back on this track. So we're a bit late in the schedule now. I forgot to watch that. Bug needs to be aligned with the tag here, speed tag. Problem of flying and speaking is that sometimes it's not compatible, to be honest. But yeah, it's my pleasure, your pleasure too, so I'm okay with that. Okay, still configuring. Alright, so we have other planes, and we actually get on track IR. We have beautiful F-16 returning from combat. Alright, so let's refocus the radar. Next waypoint after number 5 will be, number 6 will be our ingress point. And right after the target. Alright, so switching to ground mode. Not yet. Hold on. For now, we'll wait.
Shark 1, attack target bearing 350, 15 miles.
Shark is our SEAL flight. Alright, so they've launched the Magnums on the threats on the ground, yes. Alright, so now heading to the ingress point. Let's check the information for the ingress. So we'll be now descending to 18,000. And we'll stabilize at 18,000. For now, the RWR is still not showing any threats. Quick scan, nothing happening. I'll tell the flight to go trail. Go trail.
Panther 1, go trail. 2, go trail. 3, 4.
Alright, so now we are on the target. So switching to air-to-ground mode.
Altitude.
Panther
Altitude.
1-3, request permission to engage. Python 1, attack target at bearing 340, 5 miles. Panther 1, attack collateral target at bearing 340, 5. Panther 1, weapons free. 4, will go.
Alright, there we
2,
go.
will go.
I'm a bit below the...
3, will go. 4,
okay, we need to
pave
grab
way.
paveway.
GBU released.
Alright, number 4.
Pave way. Serpent 1, attack target bearing
Second bomb
GBU
drops.
released. Pave way.
Okay, so now we need to drop out.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
Let's go back to the HEC. Wait, 8. For now, no threats except the SF5. No big deal for now. Just wanted to see where if my bombs were actually heading for.
Pave way.
Okay, so paveway. Oh, there you go. Look at this bomb. Boom! Oh, that was awesome. Alright, waypoint number 9.
Pave way.
Let's check the others. Got some pictures. Panther. This is my flight. For now, nothing. Let me ask
GBU released. GBU released. GBU released. GBU released. 3,
Okay.
2, 4 entry. Panther 1-1, entry 1, picture clear.
Okay, picture clear. Nothing in the vicinity. Well, that was for now without any major trouble. So that's good. Alright, so let's get out of the ground mode and get back to the air-to-air mode. We can disable the ECM, so I'll tell the flight to go music off.
Panther 1, music. 2, music off. 3, 4.
Okay. Let's check the now the flight plan. We'll have to climb again. So let's gain some altitude. Up to 21,000. Let's check the other points. 21,000. Alright. In terms of fuel, okay, 7,200. That's more than I need to get back to the base.
Pave way.
I think the other flights are releasing their bombs. Red
Snake 1,
16.
Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bearing 055, 10 miles, 2000.
Unknown airplanes I see there.
Icon 1, Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bearing 050, 10 miles, 2000.
As long as the
Paveway. Port
as
in
long as he's
position.
not calling us for defense.
1, Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bearing 050, 10 miles, 3000.
New contacts.
Shark
A
1,
lot of new
Century
contacts
1,
coming
be
up.
advised, straight
I
aircraft
think we
bearing
were just in the
050,
window
10
where
miles, 3000.
enemy's aircraft were
Paveway.
still on the ground,
Paveway.
and right now they just arrived on the zone, and so we just passed by basically before they came actually.
Paveway.
That's a lot of bombs dropped.
2, in position.
Alright, flight is in position. I'll ask them to go
Icon 1, Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bearing 035, 20 miles, 6000.
go wedge or
Shark 1, Century 1,
Arrowhead.
be advised, straight aircraft bearing Panther 1, Arrowhead. Serpent 1, Century 1, 2, going Arrowhead. 3,
there we go.
4. Paveway. Two, in position.
There we see old man. I hope he dropped his bombs, to be honest. Yeah, he did. That's what I heard. 6,900. Okay, I guess now we can go. Fence out. Fence out, which is Q5. Fence out.
Fence
Alright.
out.
Fence out for me too.
Shark 2, fence out. 3,
And get back to
Four.
standby.
4, in position.
Or in position. Alright. Okay, there they are. I'll see if they can move up.
Serpent 1, Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bullseye 195, 80 miles, 6000.
Last step to say fluid fuel.
Panther 1, what is your fuel state? 2, fuel state 6, 9. 3, fuel state 6, 7. 4, fuel state 6, 3.
Okay. So we're 6-3. We always take the fuel state of the one with less fuel aboard. Okay. Blah blah blah. As for moves up.
Panther 1, close up formation. 2, closing up. 3, 4. Shark 1, Century 1, be advised, straight aircraft bullseye 190, 80 miles, 5000.
Okay, last waypoint will be the airport.
2, in position.
Leave this take 1 and go back to manual. Get that to automatic, to be honest. Switch it. Let's see. There we go. This is the brightness switch that we missed before. Yep. We're a bit ahead from our schedule. Yep.
Port in position.
Good. Alright. Okay. So, let's go.
Stanford 1, go finger 4. 2, go finger 4. 3. Port. Sorry, 1, entry 1, B5. Right aircraft full drive. 2, in position.
And one thing I forgot actually is that I never powered up the TGP, to be honest. I could have had, but I was not. I already pre-planned the okay, so I was lining up. As I pre-planned my my threats, I didn't really need the TGP. So let's switch back to standby. I could have used it to identify air targets, but still, no need for that. Okay, what's the distance to the installation? Still 73 nautical miles.
Shark 1, entry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye. 19 port in position.
Oh, that's neat information. Really nice model. Zoom up on those guys. Wow. Really nice. Check the other side.
Shark 1, entry 1, B5. Enemy aircraft launch activity detected. Bullseye 200, 80 miles.
Nice. Okay. Still 62 nautical miles to go. Zoom out a bit. Alright.
Shark 1, we are RGB.
Nothing happening here. I didn't check if there was any ticket in the vicinity. Seemed to be the case. I'll check when I first checked.
Shark 1, entry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye 200, 80 miles, 13,000.
Nothing. Only F-16 on the rear, all the way arm, so nothing threatening for now. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, that's where the DED data entry display. That's this little guy here. That's to cancel any wind drift. It can be useful if there is a lot of wind, crosswind. You can have the bars just here. It's almost impossible to have some reference visible in the HUD. So in this case,
Shark
you
1,
can cancel
entry
the
1, be advised. Threat aircraft bullseye 200, 80 miles, 24,000.
so we'll have to wait for 30 nautical miles before we declare ourselves to base. We're just crossing 40 nautical miles, as you can see there. We'll wait for 30 to contact the tower, because below 30 the CAD tower will just say, well, too far away. You need to be 30 nautical miles before you contact me. Alright, so while we're waiting for the...
One century, 1
Snake 1, 2. This is just close. Maybe. Oh yes, there you go. The other flight is just in front. Yeah, so now with 20 nautical miles, we'll contact the tower and get the QNH first and reduce power. Oh yeah, we just set up to uniform 50, switching to uniform 50.
Good afternoon, Snake 1.
Amendola approach.
Runway 11.
Okay, 110.
Passing 1.
Amendola approach.
1011.
Oh yeah, well, we have to
Panther 13 inbound for landing. Panther 12 inbound for landing.
The local one.
Panther
Alright, okay,
14
so we'll
inbound for
declare
landing.
now that we want to be...
Good afternoon, Panther 1.
Amendola
Altitude.
approach.
Altitude.
Inbound for landing. Good afternoon, Panther 1.
Amendola approach.
Runway 11, welcome back. Good afternoon, Panther 1.
Amendola approach.
0, runway 11. Good afternoon, Panther 1.
Amendola approach.
Runway 11. Panther 14, descend to 5,000, maintain 250 knots, runway 11.
Okay, so it'll be runway 11, so what we'll do is that we'll aim a bit before the airport, just to be stabilized before we get... Hi Ozel. Well, check the link below the channel. There's the Discord, my Discord channel dedicated for Falcon BMS. And don't hesitate to ask questions. I mean, also connect to the BMS forums. Probably someone will try to help you with your issues. There's a huge community and some people willing to help on that level, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Alright, we went through the clouds. There we go. We have the airport here. Yeah, we see
One, orbit for space from 5,000.
There we go.
Snake 11, maintain 300 knots. Snake 12, orbit for space from 6,000.
We're still a bit
Snake 12,
fast.
maintain 300 knots.
And we'll have to reduce
Panther
speed to
12, orbit for space from 6,000.
Alright, it's time for me
Panther 12,
to
maintain 300
disable
knots.
the radar.
Panther 13, orbit for space from 7,000. Panther 13, maintain 300 knots.
And since we're reaching almost 5,000 feet, I'll set the QNH and recheck. Actually, the QNH has not changed since then.
Panther 1,
Amendola approach.
1011.
Okay, there we go. Okay, 1011. Wow, that's a bit of turbulence here. We're just below the cloud, that's probably why. Alright, so lights on. We're still a bit fast.
Active 12, descend to 5,000, turn left heading 160, runway 11.
He's still there. Alright, we're on base right now. Okay, we're below 300, so I can lower the gears. And check this time for in C and check fully the 3 greens. We have the 3 greens. Last time I forgot about that when the FA-18 while landing on the carrier and I
Active
snapped my
13,
nose.
turn right heading 165, runway 11.
Okay, so let's get some speed here. I don't see any traffic right now. I don't know if we're the first one in line, but I don't see any traffic.
Active 14, descend to 4,000, runway 11.
Alright, so we're lining up runway 11. I'll pass the tower to
Panther 11, inbound for landing.
ready to land, mister. Just need to get some speed.
Snake 12, descend to 5,000, turn right heading 170, runway 11. Good afternoon, Panther 11.
Amendola Town.
Clear for landing, runway
Alright, we're
11,
good for landing.
gear down.
Alright, so
Active
it's now
14,
ready.
descend to 3,000.
There's a bit of
maintain
crosswind, as I
230
told you.
knots, turn
See
left
the,
heading 110.
we have a bit of wind coming from the right. I'll try not to touch the rudder because that would be difficult. Yes, also on French. Let's aim for the right way. Reduce speed as much as I can. And now let's pull out the air brakes. Alright, so let's brake now.
Active 12, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots, runway
As soon as
11.
we can. Alright, we'll be below 60 knots. And there we go. We have almost stopped, and now let's exit the runway and retract the air brakes.
Active 14, turn left to final approach course 110, slow to approach speed.
Why is he going to be pissed because I did a hard landing, or?
Active 12, descend to 3,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading
I mean, it was
110.
really light compared to what I had when I was taking off. Alright, so let's check on the left. I should disable the
Panther 14, on final.
disable the
Active 13, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots, runway 11.
damage my right gear. I wonder how you saw that.
Snake 11, climb to 5,000, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 165, runway 11.
It's true I did not try to realign the plane on final.
Active 12,
Landed, I
turn
was
left to
a
final
bit,
approach course 110, slow to approach speed. Panther 13, descend to
I was
3000,
not
maintain
straight.
230 knots, turn left heading 110. Good afternoon, Panther 14.
and Mandola Tower.
Clear for landing, runway 11, jet gear down.
Usually you feel it if the tires or the wheel is damaged. You should feel it. This is not the case for me right now. It's not the smoothest landing I did. I'm aware of that.
Snake 12, descend to 4000,
I
maintain
don't think
300
I've
knots,
damaged
runway
anything, to be
11.
honest.
Panther 12, on final.
There we go. Alright, so let's ask for the chokes to be on. To disable taxi lights. Right. Yeah, sometimes doesn't.
Panther 13, turn left to final approach course 110, slow to approach speed.
Sometimes doesn't want to do anything.
Snake 12, descend to 3000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 110.
Okay, I just don't need that. There we go. Vessels. Yep. Altitude, altimeter, radar, hard points, left and right.
Good afternoon, Panther 12.
And Mandola
GPS
Tower.
off.
Clear for landing, runway 11, jet gear down.
Off. UFC off. MFDs off. Static off. MC off. Off. HMCS off. Yep, I forgot about this little guy here.
Snake 11, descend to 4000,
There we
maintain
go.
300 knots, runway 11.
It's off.
Panther 13, final.
And, yep, let's go for the backup. Now we're back on channel 6. Let's disable the lights. Open the canopy. Disable the sit. And fire off the engine. Oh, wait. A couple of seconds. Yeah, good landing is important. Well, I guess there is something they said in French as when all a landing is said as good if all the pieces have stopped moving on the runway. So yeah. All right, so comms 2 off, comms 1 off. Now to off, batteries off, and there we go. I guess we're set. All right, so let's see the other guys. The 1, 2. Let's see how these guys. Is it hard to play Falcon BMS? As this is a hardcore sim, yes, definitely there's a high learning curve for Falcon BMS. There's an investment to be done because obviously you need to have. Oh well, that was not clean landing, but anyway. Yeah, there's an investment to be done for Falcon BMS because obviously you need to have HODAS. You need at some point to invest in track AR just for to follow up the head movements, because once you're engaged in either dogfight or any other type of air-to-air encounter, you obviously need to have the possibility to view your target or any threats in the cockpit, basically. This is the situation of awareness, either in the cockpit or externally. So learning Falcon, you can do it. Obviously, you need a HODAS. You can do it without the track IR for the first times if you only do air-to-ground attacks. But once you get to air-to-air, it's going to be difficult not to have any track IR stuff. If you don't want to invest in track IR because it's rather expensive, I admit it. There's an alternative stuff which is called ED Tracker. ED Track, I guess this is a 3 degree of freedom tracking device, and it's something like $70, I guess. It's something like 60 euros. So you can definitely have this cheaper option if you need to, and some of the three other axes, you need to assign those on keys or other means of tracking, actually, axis or buttons on the joystick, whatever. And and learning curve is going to be high because obviously there are a lot of systems. Most of the systems are really accurate. So yes, you will have to get some time invested to learn fully the systems of the F-16. And maybe you have not seen, but I've been struggling a lot at the beginning of the stream because I'm not used to that version of the F-16, and some systems are not exactly the same. And I tried to find the RWR power on button, but I was not able to. So it got me a couple minutes before I was actually able to find out the correct switch to power on for the RWR system. But there are other planes, if you want. All are based on the avionics of the F-16, but the flight model will be usually pretty accurate. But for the F-16, it's damn accurate. For the Mirage also, it's damn accurate. FA-18, I guess C and D is pretty accurate from what I heard and understood. And when it comes to the other planes, basically you will have mostly accurate cockpit settings, but the MFDs and all the systems will be in fact those F-16 ones, except for the FA-18 where there are a bit differences in terms of systems and displays in the HUD. For example, as the RWR is located near the right knee, this is not convenient for any pilot to check what is situation awareness. So on the HUD you have some lines that dots on the HUD that show you all the threats from the HUD, basically directly from the HUD. So this is where it's interesting to see the different types of systems that have been implemented in the avionics from the default F-16. But yeah, I mean, the F-16 itself already is a lot to learn. So if you want to invest time in it, if you think you're interested in military sim, I mean, Falcon BMS is the best and cheapest sim you would find. The only thing you need is Falcon 4 original. You can find it on Steam or on Google Games. It's something like $10, less than $10, and the BMS mod itself is free to download and install, as long as you have the original game installed. So yeah, I mean, do whatever you want. It's really easy. It's really simple. It's open, and you have a wide community to help you regarding that. So yeah, and don't hesitate to subscribe to the Discord channel. There's a lot of people already in the Falcon sim and stuff. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask either me or the other guys from the community in the Discord channel. We'll try to help if we can. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the stream, as always. I'll be streaming a bit more BMS if I can, depending on my schedule. availability, and obviously I'll keep in touch on the Discord channel. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Remember, it's just below the video in the description. And hope to see you next time. And meanwhile, let's just figure out the first, before we cut out the mission, what we've done. What's the mission result? Thank you, Ozil. All right, so what have we done? So yeah, the version of the F-16 that we had today is F-16 Alpha Mike NL for Netherlands. Significant damage to target site. Let's see what I did. 2 hits. Depot is destroyed. Radar is destroyed. Helipad was damaged. Admin building was damaged. Okay, so we had some side effects. Barracks was damaged. Barracks. Wow, they actually did a lot of damage in the vicinity. Okay. And basically the mission itself was a success, so great. What I'll do is that I'll stop the mission now. I'll save the campaign at this current stage, and next time probably I'll start over from the same base and on a new mission, probably a different day. Alright, this is it for today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you like it, sharing a bit experience on BMS. I'm always open to discuss BMS. This is my favorite sim currently. I'm also doing a lot of explain what I can. Well, you see all my work in detail in the description. Don't hesitate to contact me if you want to fly. I already have a Discord channel to try to organize some flight in multiplayer. So if you're interested in flying with me for a short mission, long mission, whatever, we can definitely plan that, and with pleasure. Alright, see you guys next time, and until then, keep safe flying. Bye.